Students, the next topic is rotation of crops. The farmers will plant the two types of crops. That means first half they will cultivate the cereals or paddy, wheat like that, or plants, and after that, after 6 months, they will cultivate um, the pulses plants or the leguminous plants. So that is called as crop rotation. And in this crop rotation, there are two types: monocropping and mixed cropping. In monocropping, they will cultivate only one type of plants or one type of crops. In mixed cropping, there will be two types of plants. That means in between between one cropping, in between that the other cultivation also they will do. That means, for example, that means if they have the banana plantations, in between that banana plantation they will be having the groundnut, or they will be having the tomato plants or lady's finger like that, or ginger plantation. That is, two crops will be simultaneously, it will be done. That is called as mixed cropping. In the monocropping, only one single type of plant will be in that land area. Okay. So actually, what is crop rotation? Crop rotation is the one second, excuse me. So crop rotation is the planting of a series of different types of crops in the same field following a defined order. And there are two types of cropping: monocropping and mixed. Monocropping is the respective planting of the same crop in the same field year after year, and mixed cropping is the cultivation of two or more than crops simultaneously on the same land without any pattern. So that is two types of rotation of crops. The crop rotation, why they does this crop rotation? Because if one crop has been cultivated, after its harvest, the fertility of the soil will be it will be reduced. To balance that, they will cultivate the leguminous plants, and these leguminous plants have a peculiarity: in their root nodules they have the bacteria which has the capacity of absorbing atmospheric nitrogen and fixed to the soil. So when this atmospheric nitrogen is absorbed by these root nodules of the leguminous plants, they will fix it to the soil, and the fertility of the soil will be increased. So by this, the next cultivation, the land will be ready for the yield, or the production will be increased, because the fertility of the soil has been increased. For that purpose only, the farmers does the crop rotation. Okay. And the next one is a seed bank. Collecting the different types of seeds of the plants and giving it to the seed plant. For that, variety of crops can be variety of the crops can be grown, and with that seed they will give the correct information about how much will be yield, what are the climatic conditions they need, or what is the soil's texture they need. Everything, the information regarding to the seed will be got from the seed bank. So seed bank is a place where seeds are stored in order to preserve genetic diversity. So seeds may be viable. Viable means easily available for hundreds and even thousands of years. Viable, and it will be in a very good condition. Okay. Seed banks like seeds libraries that contain valuable information about the evolutionary strategies of the plants, how it has to be cultivated, what is the texture, how much water content in it, everything, the details will be there in that. The Royal Botanical Garden, located in Kolkata, was first started collecting the seeds formally as seed bank. Seed banks were created to store the native varieties of seeds. That means our own countries or our own areas, seeds will be collected and stored in that, or hand over to the seed bank. It will not get mixed up with the hybrid varieties or the other varieties which is coming from the other countries. The simple and the healthier method of seed storage is in the tight earthen pots. So in the earthen pots only we have to store always the good seeds. Navadanya Seed Bank, a non-governmental organization located in New Delhi, conserve around 50,000 crop varieties with the primary focus on the preservation of the grain species. So these are the peculiarities of the seed bank. So the Navadanya Seed Bank is a non-governmental organization where it stores 50,000 species of the varieties of crops. And seed bank, the Royal Botanical Garden located in the Kolkata, gives the full information about the varieties of the seeds what they have stored in their bank. Okay. The next goes for the seed balls. Actually, what is this seed ball? That means the healthy seeds. It will be made into balls, or with the organic fertilizers, and with the clay. It will be made into small balls and thrown into the areas where there is less number of trees, or the greeneries are less. So wherever we travel, when we throw these seed balls, it will grow automatically during the monsoon season only. We used to throw this. Because the vegetation will be balanced and the ecosystem will be balanced. Seed balls are the mixture of soil compost and plant seeds. So plant seeds mixed with the soil compost is made into small balls and thrown into the areas where the vegetation is less. Vegetation means where the trees are less. With the monsoon setting, these planted seed balls will germinate into where we'll throw. When the monsoon season comes, it will naturally grow by itself. No need of anybody to water. So the ecosystem will be balanced. Seed balls are prepared by non-government organization and enthusiastic school children to grow tree for ecosystem restoration. So when we do this one, everywhere there trees will start growing. The concept of seed ball has potential to increase the tree cover and also to improve the awareness among the people. So it is to increase the awareness among the people, so that we have to plant the trees. Okay. Now next topic is the heirloom seeds. An heirloom seed is a seed of plant that has been carefully cultivated and passed down through many generations. It is that where the seeds has been cultivated and it brought into new generation and handed over to generation. Heirlooms are usually planted in small isolated communities and then generally offer something of valuable to the grower. Heirlooms seeds are also organic seeds. So heirloom seeds are always organic seeds. There is no mixing of any of other genes in that. The seeds are generally produced from open pollinated plants and they transfer the unique characteristics to the descendants. So there only one characters will be that. What is the character in the sense that seed, that character only will be transferred to the next generation. There is no any hybrid varieties, or there is no artificial pollination or not done. From character to character it is carried to the next generation. Heirloom seeds are harvested, dried and stored so that they can replant them in the following seasons. Okay, that is heirloom seed. The goal of preserving heirloom seed is to prevent any type of change due to outside influence. There should not be any outside influence, means artificial pollination or any of the genetic characters from other plants. It should not reach that. Only that one character, genetic character, must be available in that seed. That is the goal of that heirloom seeds. Most vegetables and flowers varieties must be kept protected or isolated from other similar varieties during flowering to avoid cross-pollinating plants and mixing their genes. Some vegetable varieties are self-pollinated and are grown with virtually no danger of crossing. Crossing is what the other hybrid varieties or no other some characters are not crossed and the new varieties are not formed. What is the genetic character it is having, that flower or the plant will be having the same, and using only not using the any synthetic fertilizer. Everything it will be the natural fertilizers, herbicides and pesticides will be used for this heirloom seeds. Now next topic is the bioindicators. Bioindicators. The bioindicators are indicators as is any species or group of species whose function or status reveals the qualitative status of the environment. It improves the qualitative status. That means in which biological area it has to live. In that indicator or that biological indicators are used as in the chemistry labs. Okay, are used to document and understand the changes in Earth's living. So these biological indicators are used the documents to understand changes in Earth's living system, especially changes caused by the activities of expanding human population. Bioindicators of soil health give us information about such soil structure, development, nutrient storage, and biological attributes. All the details about the soil will be given by the biological bioindicators. Okay, biological characteristics of state of an ecosystem and brings its modification. Lichen is a natural bioindicator of climate change and air pollution effect. It is a combination of an algae and a fungus. You must have studied in symbiosis. Lichen and algae living together. One is fungus and one is algae. Together by the symbiotic association. So these lichens are bioindicators which help us to know about the air pollution or what is the soil structure, everything we can come across with this bioindicator lichen. Environmental parameter like temperature, humidity, wind and air pollution. It gives information about changes in climate, air quality and the biological process. So lichen is a gives information about this all what the changes has happened on the earth with their availability on the earth. Okay, next class we go for the agriculture research institutions. Thank you, students.